The ball gets bowled into play at the back of the line now, and it looks like it is Tito. Tito and Nacho come together. They end up leaving the ball behind. Gets hooked off out of it. Coming out with the ball here now is Gigi Brat, sending on up there for Nacho Gonzalez. Nacho coming up onto the ball, got the black helmet on today rather than the white one. Nacho Gonzalez goes with the next shot, sends that one in towards the goal, but it looks like it's just going to drift a little bit wide. Can Jochen Pitaluga get back to this one in time? Yes, he can. Flicks it back in play, onto the line of the ball, clearing it away there is Tito Rizginazu. Sends that one up, a beautiful driving shot up the field, out into some open space for Sultan Idris there on Chanchita, being chased by Rashid Al-Abtor. Rashid closing the gap there on Venus. Rashid coming in for the hook here now if he can, comes in, stride right off, comes in on the near side, plays the backhand, spoiling that play, picked up there by Gigi Brat, clearing it away once more. Gigi Brat taking it deep down to his own territory, checking Ventilos up here, being pressurised there by Pablo, plays the tail backhand, pushes out towards the boards, but the first onto it's going to be Pablo Llorente. Llorente settles down on the play here, being pressurised there by Pitaluga. Pitaluga puts the ride off into him, turns back inside the other way, and it is now Pablo once again. Pablo going goalward bound here, gets up past his player here, keeps dribbling this ball, goes with the next shot, looks to send that one through, but it comes off the cane and screws off out forward. First onto it, Pitaluga drives that one, clearing it away, out towards the side, and over the boards it goes. So it looks like both these teams are looking to open up and run this game here this afternoon, which is a good sign to see. As once again, just lining up there on the far side, inside the 60-yard line of Mahra. Ball out of the line, out it is. Coming out with it now, Guineazou. Guineazou takes the driving shot in towards the goal. He gets ridden off out of it there. Going up past him is going to be Gigi Brat, just watching that ball, picks it up on the near side, stops from going out of play, comes up on the stick side here. Tito reckons he had a bit of something on that one there, but he's over the top of it, leaving it now for Tito. Tito turns the play, back in towards the goal, looking to have another go at the goal here now, looks to see what his options are. Half hooked out of it there, but we get the white player coming in the form of Pablo Llorente, so let's see as Pierre-Henri on Ferrari tees the ball up. Pierre-Henri circling around onto the ball here now. He drives, it's over the top of all the players. Is it straight enough? Yes, it is. And there's the first one on the board there for Idris Polo. Nacho Gonzalez taps it, keeps it short. Nacho. Bellarine leaves it now for Pitaluga. Pitaluga sends a good driving shot, looking to set up Nacho. Nacho goes out wide there with, it is Ngumu, sends a good ball up. Ngumu goes out there in front of him now, looking to come and play the backhand on this play here, being pressurised there by Nacho. Will he shut this play down? It plays a good simple backhand. Ricochets off the pony of Nacho. Nacho back onto the ball here now. Nacho Gonzalez looks to see what his options are. In comes Tito, sends the driving shot in towards the goal. He has a good look at the goal and then sends that one in, but unfortunately it looks like it's pushed across the face of goal and out over the back line it goes. Selby ball will be placed down on the back line for Idris to bring back into play once again. Pierre-Henri brings the ball in. Being marked there by Gigi Brat, comes under that one there now to get this one up to Tito. Coming across for him now is Nacho. Just checks up on the ball here, does Tito. Pushes it just in behind Nacho. Looking to make a play on the ball, looking to unload that one there. Just held up in his pace, just sends that one up there for Pablo. But first onto is going to be Jochen for Mahra. Plays the backhand. Ricochets off the pony, but still gets the distance on it. Coming ground onto this play here now is going to be Tito. Tito is going to do in front of Nacho Gonzalez. Sends the backhand in once more. Trying to get onto this play here is Gigi Brat. Gigi Brat clearing it up there for Mahra once more. Gigi Brat shuts down the play. Gigi sends a good driving shot at the boards there, but he's being pressurised by Ngumu. Up goes Gigi Brat on the near side. Couldn't quite get that ball off he was quite looking for, so it's just settling down now for Pablo Llorente. Llorente brings it back in towards the middle of the field here now, being chased there by Pitaluga. Sends that ball out, the backhand comes in. Couldn't quite get the shot he was looking for. Gets sent in once more from the backhand. Looking to tuck back inside. Coming in behind to form the train is Llorente. Llorente picks the ball up off the back of the line there. And he takes the driving shot in towards the goal. But unfortunately, once again, just going wide. A lovely play there from this Idris Polo. We've got 2 minutes 36 on the clock as a couple of players leave the field of play with Jochen Pitaluga looking to change onto Mariposa. So Nacho brings it in once more. Staying on Ballerine, goes with a driving shot, sends a good driving shot out there towards the balls, looking to set up Rashid on the ball here now. Rashid on Venus. Rashid. It's a good shot by Rashid. Sends it up. The ball's picked up now by Guy. Guy sends this one up here. Avoids the hook there. Pierre-Henri and just pulls this ball into play. A beautiful shot from this young man here. Looking to set up Nacho. Looking to unleash Nacho. Nacho on the ball here now. Straightens that one up. He's got to get a bit of a cut shot here now to see if he can finish this off. He just flicks that one in towards the goal, but he can't get back onto that one in time. And in comes the next shot there from Guy Brat. And it just goes wide. Lining up there on the far side. Ball bowled into play. Into play it goes. Out the front of the line, out it comes once again. Picking this one up is Nacho. Nacho picks it up on the near side. Sends it out towards the boards. See Guy in there, looking to keep Pablo off it. Giving Nacho a little bit of luxury space and time. Takes his ball forward once again. Nacho. Nacho. Taps it again. Nacho keeps this ball moving forward. Working up. Joachim Peter Luger's gone up on the run there and sends that ball up for Peter Luger. Can he pick it up on the near side? Can't quite get the cleaner shot he's looking for. In comes the near side backhand there of Pierre-Henri, spoiling that play. And round onto this one. Coming up onto it is going to be Pablo Llorente. Llorente just shutting things down, controlling that pony, looking for an option here as he goes on the run himself here this time, but leaves that ball behind. And it is now Tito picks it up on the near side. Under the neck he goes. It's Bologna's fires. Gibrat. Gibrat for Mahra. Gibrat and Llorente. Coming onto it now, Llorente gets hooked off out of it by Gibrat, working hard as ever. Coming onto the line of the ball here is going to be Peter Luger. Peter Luger on the ball as Pierre-Henri catches the line. Spectre. So, Rizkinazu just waiting for play to be called. Brings it in towards the middle of the field. Guy Gibrat looking to get to him. Pablo looking to keep him off out of the play here. It is Tito. On the ball once again. Goes with the driving shot this time. Sends it up there. Trying to get that one up to Pablo. But first onto this one. Looks like it's going to be Nacho Gonzalez for Mahra. Sends a good tail backhand. Looking to link that one up there with Guy. Coming onto the line there first. It looks like it is going to be. There goes the first hooter. And the ball gets backed in there by Pablo. Now picked up by Ngumu. Ngumu circles round. Gets hooked off out of it there by Guy Brat. Picks it all up on the near side here. Ngumu leaving it now for Tito. Tito tries to come through. He gets cancelled out of the play. Pressurised by Joachim Peter Luger, but he still managed to control this ball on the near side play. Brings it round, but unfortunately just comes off the play here this time. The backhand brings the ball forward. Out of the play there comes Nacho Gonzalez. Nacho Gonzalez bursting out of the pack here now. Looking to get this ball out the field. Called off it here by Peter Luger. Peter Luger sends it up. Unfortunately, no, he's over the top of that one there. Coming up to it is Rashid. Rashid comes onto the ball and we get a whistle on the play, and that will end the first chukker with Guy Brat to come out on Soledad. A one-time driving shot sends that one up. It's a bouncing ball on the ground. Gets half cut out the play there by Pablo as he comes off the back of his horse. But picked up now by Peter Luger. Leaving it for Guy. Guy Brat gripping this ball. Trying to get this ball away there from Pablo. Pablo putting the pressure on. It gets the hook in. Does Pablo. Ball just comes backwards. It's now a little backhand there by Nacho. Very clever little play indeed by Nacho Gonzalez. Gets round on Marley. Nice and quickly. Very clever play indeed to take it out of the way of the Idris players, giving themselves space and time to set up another attack once more. Nacho just over the halfway line, looking for his teammates to get up in front of him. In behind to form the train is going to be Peter Luger with Tito in front. So Peter Luger picks the ball up here now on Lechusa. Peter Luger brings his ball forward. Sends a good driving shot there in towards the goal. Watch that one there. Watch the flag man, but it looks like it's just going to drift wide to the left again. So we've got some 6 minutes left to play here in the second chukker, and the score being 1 goal to Mahra. Idris still looking to open their account, even though they did have an opportunity of a 60-yard penalty just earlier. So the ball's placed on the back line for Pierre-Henri to bring back into play for Idris Polo. Brings up there to Guy Brat. Sends a driving shot, looking to get that one up for Tito. A couple of players coming around across the front of Tito as he's on the line, and we get a whistle on that play. Pierre-Henri on Bulga. Circles round onto the ball here now. Keeps it short, brings it up to his marker in the form of Guy Brat, sending Tito and everyone else out there in front of him. Goes to the shot, sends that one out towards the side for Tito Rizkinazu. Rizkinazu being shadowed there by Nacho. Checks down on the play. Looks to try and get a play off here. He has to settle it down. Nacho just marking him well on that play there. Turns back inside. Having to yield off it. Nacho comes in, makes a play on the ball, gets away with that one there. This time, looking to set it up for Peter Luger, but first back onto it is going to be Pablo Llorente. Takes it forward again. Back down his own territory, drawing Pitaluga with him. Going back with him as well is going to be Pierre-Henri. Takes a little backhand, sends it back down towards the boards. Coming onto the boards is going to be Pierre-Henri. Actually thought that he had the line on that one there, but the umpire's deem it must have just changed the angle of the play. It is Pierre-Henri. Pierre-Henri and Guigui Brat. Guigui Brat working hard in there. In comes the next shot. Gets a little bit of the next shot on that one. Straightens it up. But as far as Guigui Brat, Guy opens it up. Plucked out the air there by Pierre-Henri. Picked up now by Tito. Tito on the ball here. Tito gets hooked off out of the play. The ball's just left there. Nacho plays the backhand. Opens it up. Looks to unleash Pitaluga here. Pitaluga and Tito going hard at it. Just short of the halfway line. Avoids the hook there of Tito on that one there. Looking to get the shot off, but he can't. He gets hooked off out of that play. Next pair onto it is going to be Pierre-Henri and Guigui Brat. Over the top of it, both of them are. It is now Pablo. Pablo sends the backhand out towards the middle of the field. Picking this up on the near side here is Tito. Tito is Guineazou. Guineazou on the move here now. Guineazou. And we have Pitaluga coming back at him hard on Lechusa. Tito looking to play the ball. Gets called off that one there. Over the top of it they both go. Clearing it away out the way there is Pierre-Henri, but he gets... Nacho trots up to this ball. Sends it on the deck. Looking to get that one up to Guigui Brat. Following him hard on there. In fact, he's just got the space and time. Nacho being closely marked there by Tito up the middle of the field. Guy on the ball here now. In front of him, he's got Pablo. In behind, we have Joachim Pitaluga and Pierre-Henri pushing this ball forward. And Guy goes on the move here now. Guy tries to get that shot off there, sends that one up and quickly turning around onto it. Looks like it's going to be Tito. Tito doesn't quite get hold of that one properly. Nacho back onto it. The backhand comes in there by Rashid, sending it in towards the goal, but only as far as Pierre-Henri comes in, picks his ball up here now. And we have a 30-yard penalty, looks like here now, in favour of Mahra, as Joachim Pitaluga circles round onto the ball. Takes a little half shot, casually as it does, puts it through, the flags aloft. That's 2 goals on the board here now for Mahra. So 2 teams lining up in the middle of the field, changing ends once again. There it is, interplay it is, looking for it now. Looks like it's Pitaluga on the ball. On Torda, sending that one out there, out towards the side, goes himself. And in comes Guigui Brat, looking to look after Tito. Sends a good neck shot, sends that one up there for Nacho. Nacho checks the pony down. Nacho on the ball here now. Nacho on the boards with Pablo. Coming in behind is Joachim, forming the train. Now he goes up forward on the run here now, looking to see if he can get a passing play. Guy circles round, comes back inside once again. Now the ball gets left there for Guy. Guy keeps it short. He's got Tito in front, drives that one in there, in towards the goal. But it looks like the first one to this one is going to be Sultan Idris, clearing it away there, but we get a whistle on the play. On the inside out once again. Mahra going the short way here. Idris looking to clear it away from their own goal. Just looking for the 2 teams just to back off a bit and then have a little bit of a gap. There it is, ball bowled into play, middle line out it is, out the back it comes, Pierre-Henri comes in with the backhand, looking to clear that one away, but it's going in towards the goal, but in comes Steeler is Guineazou, Guineazou clearing it away there for Idris, out towards the side, but first back onto this one, looks like it is going to be the backhand, comes in by Joachim Pitaluga, looking to set his teammate up, the first onto this one here is going to be Sultan Idris, but I think this time... Idris back behind their goal. Looking to try and come across and defend this one here as Joachim Pitaluga comes up onto the ball. Joachim Pitaluga, he strikes that one. It gets plucked out there, amazingly so, there by young Llorente. Picked up now by Tito. Tito on the ball here now. That was clearly off the head too, you could hear by the tone as the ball struck the head of his mallet, but it's cleared away now for the backhand of Guigui Brat. Guigui Brat, safe as ever. It gets picked up now. Quickly onto it is Tito. Tito comes onto the ball here once more. Nacho unable to make the play. We have a play on that ball, but we get a whistle on it too. Nacho looking over his shoulder, not quite sure what happened there, a little bit bemused. To open up their account here this afternoon, and Mahra looking to try and stop this one at a 40-yard and forward from there. So 1:49 on the clock. Sultan Idris, he drives that one, he sends that one in towards the goal. Unfortunately, it just drifts wide. So the ball's placed down on the back line for Nacho to bring back in. 2 goals this to Mahra. Idris still looking to open up their account here this afternoon in this first match of the Julius Baer Gold Cup today. And back on the play is Pitaluga coming in, trying to spoil his play. There is Tito on the move. Here comes Pitaluga, but he gets his backhand. In comes Tito, quickly round on that one there. Tito Rizginazu on the ball here now. Looks for the cut shot. He gets the cut shot in, but he's got that one through the goal. Looked like it was going slightly wide there, so it just snuck inside the post. 43 seconds on the clock before the first hooter goes. The ball gets into play, out the back of the line out. It comes. Tito Rizginazu sends the backhand, looking to set up Pablo. First onto this one is going to be Rashid. Rashid plays the backhand on that one there, sending it back out towards the boards. Trying to get onto it is Guy. It's backed out there once again by Pierre-Henri, but the ball just hops out over the boards. Umpire Smith just looking for a bit of a gap, bowls that ball in, the ball back into play once again. It is Gigi Brat taking this ball forward. Up in front of him there is Pierre-Henri, sends a driving shot, looks to try and get that one up to Pitaluga and Tito riding each other off. There goes the first hooter, with Tito getting the better of him there, but couldn't pick up the near side play, leaving it for Pierre-Henri. Takes this one forward, has to turn around the corner on that one there in front of the oncoming player. The whistle is still silent to the ball. No, I think we might have just had a whistle on that play there, so that will end the second. And there's a possibility there could be a throw-in coming up here and out on umpire Aguirre. Martin Aguirre bowls the ball in, sends the ball into the melee, coming out with it here now. It looks like that ball has hopped out over the back line. So it's teed up on the back line there for Pierre-Henri and Idris Polo to bring it back into play again. So Rizginazu brings it in instead. Rizginazu brings it up towards his marker. Pierre-Henri just comes in behind, forming the train, leaves the ball now for Pablo. In fact, it's Pablo Llorente on the ball here now. Llorente keeping bringing this ball further forward up the play. Tito looking to keep Guy off out of the play. Turns the other way, back inside on Nirvana. It is Pablo. Pablo opens that one up. Couldn't quite get onto the bouncing ball. Picked up now by Pierre-Henri. Pierre-Henri comes up onto the play here now. Sends that ball up the field. But it just ricochets back on the pony. And he's back onto the ball once again. It's Pierre-Henri. Leaves it now in turn for Pablo. Working at Stokely further up the field here. And he takes the driving shot here this time. Sends that one up there. Up the field. The play it is going, but only as far as Rashid. Rashid gets called off, leaving it for Nacho. Nacho Gonzalez comes in with a backhand. Sends a backhand back out towards the ball. Underneath the pony's tail. Looking to set up Joachim, but first onto it's going to be Pablo. Pablo and Joachim on the boards, but the ball hops out over the boards. So I'll settle it down once again with a roll in on the far side, just outside the 60-yard line. Ball into play. In the line out it is. Rashid gets hooked off out of the play there by Sultan Idris. Turning onto the play, there is Pablo, but in comes Nacho. So right in the line from the standstill. Gets this underway once again. Sends this one up to Joachim Pitaluga. Pitaluga on the move here, just short of the halfway line. Sends it up over the halfway line. Pierre-Henri going back with him as well. And it is Pierre-Henri and Joachim Pitaluga. Pitaluga looking to pick this up on the near side. Takes it further down the near side, but gifting that ball there to the stick side play of Pierre-Henri. Backs that one out towards the boards. Quickly coming round onto it is Pitaluga. Read that one well. Joachim Pitaluga on the ball here now. Straightens this one up. Tries to get this one towards the goal. He's getting hassled and played there by Pablo, but we get a whistle on the play once again. 2 goals to Mahra. 1 goal to Idris. Nacho circles round on pink. For this 30-yard penalty now, just walks up to the ball, takes the shot, drives that one in. The flags are off, so there it is. We have Mahra on 3 goals here in the third. So lining up there on umpire Smith, just pulling them in from the boards a little bit, just blowing the whistle, wanting a little bit more of a gap. This time, ball into play. At the back line, it is Tito. Tito on the ball here, looking to play the near side shot. Tito looking to set up on Gumbel, but the first on back onto this one is going to be Rashid. Rashid comes up onto the ball, plays the backhand, spoiling his play. Key couldn't quite pick that one up there, but it's now Pitaluga. Pitaluga takes it forward, being pressurised and worked on hard there by Llorente. Llorente comes back to him once more, ducks back inside, has to go back and regain this ball here again, turns on the play, recovers the ball. Pablo couldn't quite get the line on that one there, but we do get a whistle on the for Pablo Llorente. Nacho circles around the ball, he drives, he shoots, it's a good lofted drive, it's straight as a die as well. Nacho Gonzalez puts another one on the board there for... Lining up on umpire Smith, bowls the ball in, back of the line out it comes. Good clean line out there, Tito onto this one here. Tito picks a bouncing ball up, couldn't quite get onto it on the near side as he tries to regain that ball. Picked up by Pierre-Henri, very cleverly there indeed. He's just stopped in his passage there, coming up onto the near side. There's a passage of players coming up onto it, but we have the backhand coming out by Joachim Pitaluga to clear that one away. Coming up on the near side play there, couldn't quite get onto it. Could either the patrons on that one there, but it's sent back in once again by Pablo Llorente. Llorente sends it in, Tito coming up onto the play here now. Tito on the ball in the red helmet with Joachim Pitaluga in front. He's got Pierre-Henri forming the train in behind. You've got Pablo gone out in front, but that opportunity's just been lost and spoilt. There's the ball, gets stolen away there by Pitaluga. Pitaluga and Pierre-Henri Ngumu go hard at it across the field here. Cross to about the halfway line on the far side, just underneath polycamproductions.com. Brings it off the boards, does Pitaluga, sends that ball up here this time, but it's only as far as Nacho. Nacho on it here, checks the pony, goes with the next shot, looking to scurry back to this one to see if he can get to this one before he gets out over the back line, because unfortunately he just pushed it across the face of goal. Nacho to get off pink, this time getting back on to perform again. Played a couple of minutes to the last chucker, but the ball brought back into play by Tito. Tito on the move, not wasting any time. Up as far as Joachim Pitaluga. Pitaluga comes in, spoils the play on that one there, sends the ball back out towards the boards. It is Pitaluga on the ball here now. Joachim Pitaluga turns it round, back in towards goal. He's going here now, being chased and worked on hard once again there by Tito. Near side play again by Pitaluga, up onto the stick side here. You see Gigi Brat coming to keep him off out of the play, and comes the backhand there of Pablo, clearing it away, but the ball's just left there once again. It's a bit of a melee, but coming onto it now as Nacho reads that ball and puts it away. So there's another one on the board there for Mahra. 5 goals to Mahra, 1 goal to Idris. So back to the middle of the field it is. 1 minute 20 on the clock here. 5 goals to Mahra, 1 goal to Idris. Back into play it is, stuck in the melee this time, didn't quite come clearly through, but it's Nacho Gonzalez, breaks out of the pack here now. Nacho on a mission here now. Nacho, the British Bulldog, trying to get over onto this line of the ball. Tito reckons he's got it. Nacho picks that one up, he couldn't quite control that ball. Leaving it now for Pablo Llorente, for Idris, clears it away, being chased hard there by Gigi Brat. Gigi Brat comes up onto the play here now. Gigi looking to play the backhand, gets half hooked off out of it, still managed to get that ball back down the boards here for Nacho. Nacho on the ball here, being pressurised there by Tito, but Nacho straightens this one up, but unfortunately goes out over the back line. So ball back into play with Tito, opens it up this time, tries to get this one up to Pablo, but he's ridden off out of the play and controlled the play by Joachim Pitaluga. Backs that one in once more, trying to get back onto it. Looks like Pitaluga putting the pressure on here now, tries to get back onto the ball, picks his ball up here, sends it out towards the side, plays to the backhand, sends the backhand in once more, but he gets hooked off out of the play. There's a melee of players in there as Pitaluga straightens it up. He just gets met there well by Pierre-Henri on the move here now. Pierre-Henri up the boards, here he goes. Pierre-Henri, Gigi Brat coming back at him hard. Gigi Brat gets a bit of a hook, hooks him off out of that play, but it's sent up once more by Pablo. There goes the first shooter as Pierre-Henri's on the move, gets hooked out of it once more, and it is once again Pablo Llorente. Llorente coming hard at the goal here now. Llorente, can he finish this one off? Yes, he can. A beautiful goal there between Pierre-Henri, finishing it off, and feeding him well was Pablo Llorente, taking the score now. Whilst the two teams have a break for half-time, and then we'll get the second half of this match in this. Julius checking his girth, just to be sure. Umpire Gary lining the two teams up here now. Looking for a bit of a gap. This time, bowls that ball in, stuck in the middle line out it is. Underneath it, looking for Rashid. Rashid hooks his own player out of it there. This is Nacho. Nacho comes onto the ball here now. Nacho Nacho Gonzalez on Nana. Nacho gets intercepted there by Pablo and the ball comes out over the boards. Ball into play, gets stopped there partially by Rashid. Going on to it now, the backhand of Gigi Brat underneath Pierre-Henri it is. Pierre-Henri comes back onto this one here, flicks it out of the way, but coming into him now is Pitaluga. Pitaluga on the balls, looking to play the tail shot, sends that one back down the boards. It is. Who can come back around onto this one here now? Pitaluga just puts it in towards the middle of the play here a little bit. Gets ridden off out of it there by Llorente. Llorente, little bit of scrappiness going on here. Can't quite open this one up, but up comes Nacho Gonzalez to send that one up the field. Up there to get that one up to Gigi Brat. Gigi Brat and Pierre-Henri. Guy takes him out wide, picks this ball up on the near side, straighten this one up towards the goal. Gigi Brat on Ventidos, puts it away beautifully there. It all started off a bit messy, but in came Nacho, cleared it up, putting up there in front of Gigi Brat, being pressurised. Umpire Gary bowls the ball in once again, out the back of the line, out it comes here this time on Tito. Tito has the ball here now. Tito and Jochen trying to pick up the bouncing ball, couldn't quite do so, leaving it behind, but it's now as far as Pierre-Henri. Pierre-Henri regains this ball, pushes it forward. Nacho just there, keeping him honest on the play, looking to be able to make a play on there. We've got the train coming in behind on it here this time, and we had a whistle on the play. 6 goals to Mahra. He dives, he shoots, he sends that one in towards the goal, but unfortunately it's just drifted wide out there towards the right-hand side. So the score remains the same, 6 Mahra, 2 to Idris, and the ball placed down the back line for Nacho Gonzalez to bring back into play once more. Nacho on Nana, brings this ball forward, up there, towards Tito, under the neck he goes, looking to set up Pitaluga. Pitaluga, Gigi Brat, looking to keep a little bit of space and time for Pitaluga to make his play, keeping Pablo off out of the play, but waiting in front of him there is Pierre-Henri. It is Pitaluga now with Llorente, ricochets off Llorente, creating a new line onto that play there. Couldn't quite get hold of the ball, but it's now left for Pitaluga. Pitaluga comes in, avoiding the hook there. Leaves it now for Gigi Brat, who in turn leaves it for Nacho. Nacho on the ball here this time. Nacho, in front of him is Tito. Drives that one up, looking to unleash that one up there for Gigi Brat. Gigi Brat reaching out a long way to get the hook in there as Pierre-Henri, but Gigi Brat comes up forward on this one. Couldn't quite get the next shot off on that one, leaving the ball, line of the ball now there for Pitaluga, but we get a whistle on the players. Tito rides down the line. Guineazou on the ball here now. Taps it, keeps it short, up to Gigi Brat. Pierre-Henri on the move here, goes under the neck here, sends a good shot up there for Pierre-Henri, but Nacho's read it well and he's going back there with him, and it is over the top of it, unfortunately, but it's left now for Sultan Idris. Picks his ball up on the near side, couldn't quite get the distance he was looking for on that one there, but it's in turn, it's left for the backhand of Gigi Brat, sends it out towards the boards, but unfortunately, as Rashid's calling for it, it just hops out over the boards. So we'll line things up here now. Good call there by Rashid. Ball into play. Nacho sends the backhand, sends it back down the boards once more, trying to set up Guy, but first onto it's going to be Pierre-Henri. Pierre-Henri on Semeron. Pierre-Henri turning the play. Back into play it is. Back in he turns into a bit of open space. Guy comes round, spoils his play on that one, but he's back onto this ball. It's back out there in front of him once more. Looking to make the spoiling play. Just Gigi Brat. Gigi Brat sends that one back down the boards for Tita Rizguineazou. Rizguineazou just straightens the ball up there. Umpire Aguirre just rolls, lines the two teams up. Backhand, over the top of it there is Joachim, onto the ball now, it's Tito, Rizguineazou, Rizguineazou up onto the ball here now, just being shadowed off the play a little bit there by Joachim. Joachim looking to block him on that play there, trying to see what he can milk out of this one here, but we get a whistle on the play, not clearing it enough as Nacho comes round onto the play. 2 goals to Idris it is, 2:47 on the clock here in the fourth chukker, 6 goals to Mahra. Walking up to it once again, it is put away there by Sultan Idris. Putting them together here now. They just blow the whistle. Umpire Smith gets back. Ball off the field. With 2:19 on the clock, 3 goals to Idris, 6 goals to Mahra. Ball in the play once more. Middle line out it is. First onto this one is going to be Nacho Gonzalez. Nacho Gonzalez gets hooked off out of it there by Pablo. Pablo comes in on the near side shot, plays the tail shot, trying to get this one up to Sultan Idris. Quickly round up onto the near side play on this one here. Now it's going to be the stick side play. Comes in Joachim Pitaluga, but Nacho Gonzalez circles round. He drives, he takes a good long drive up the field there, but it's half cut out the play there by Pierre-Henri as he just scurries back onto this one, waiting for his Pitaluga. Pitaluga and Pablo. Pablo looks to try and spoil that play on that one there, but it's left there for Pitaluga, but we get another whistle on the play. Being teed up this time now by Joachim Pitaluga as Nacho opts to go. Joachim Pitaluga. Up onto the ball here now. Can't up tip, plays the little half swing through casually as you like, and another one on the board there for Mahra, taking this. Lining up there, Onagiri, ball, bowled into play it is, out the line out it comes here now for Pitaluga. Pitaluga out the back of the line out, and he's on the move here now. Joachim Pitaluga being chased there by Rente. It's Pitaluga waiting for this ball just to settle, looking to finish it off. The little half shot just to straighten it up and makes it look very easy indeed. There's Joachim Pitaluga putting another one on the board there. Very easily indeed. So looking for a bit of a gap there is umpire Gary, 44 seconds on the clock. In the line out it is, back of the line out for Rizkinazu. Gets a bit of a backhand, looking to set up Pierre-Henri. Pierre-Henri goes back to this ball, looking to clear this one away. Cuts it across the field to play here now. Being chased there by Guigui Brat. Just shuts down the play once more as Guy puts the pressure on him. Ducks back inside him here on the play here now. Back in behind Pierre-Henri will be Pablo. Pablo coming back on the play here once more. Pablo Rente, under the neck he goes, looking to set up Pierre-Henri, and Guigui Brat go hard at it there on the far side. Guigui Brat looks to have the better of the ride off there, looks to play the backhand, plays the backhand, back out towards the balls, ricochets off the pony slightly, but he's stopped in its tracks there by Tito. Tito comes up on the play, avoiding the hook there of Pitaluga, bounces the ball up in the air. Once again, taps it up forward. He's got Natch out in front, so Pitaluga just yields off the play here now. Comes in once more, does Pitaluga. Pitaluga comes in to make the spoiling play. He's got a blue shot on the other side. He leaves it now. The first tutor's gone. Pierre-Henri sends it up there to try and get that one up towards the goal, and Pablo, but unfortunately goes out over the back line. So that will end the fourth live by Polycam Productions via pololine.tv. Nacho taps it, keeps it short, across the face of goal. Pitaluga goes out on the run, as does Guigui Brat, giving him the options. Goes with the option of Guigui Brat, sending it wide out to the side, splitting it away there from Tito. Settling down on the playway for this ball just to settle down is Guigui Brat. Guy on the boards. Guy goes with a one-time shot, sends that one up the field, trying to get that one up to Pitaluga or up to Rashid. Out on the boards it is, but first back onto this one. Looks like it's going to be Pierre-Henri. No, it is Rashid up to. Rashid sends a good shot in towards the goal, but it's cleared away there by Pierre-Henri underneath the neck on French Knight. Sends this ball across the face of his own goal mouth here once again, just shutting the play down, coming in to put the pressure on is Pitaluga. Sent it up there in good positional play there is Tito Ginazu on the boards. Nacho in there with him as well, but Tito in behind him, forming the train is Pablo. Sends a shot, couldn't quite get the shot off. Leaving it now possibly for Nacho. Nacho comes in, plays the backhand, it was only as far as Pablo. Pablo up onto the ball here now for Idris. Looks to send that ball up once more. Sends that ball up there, out across the field there for Sultan Idris. Idris onto the ball, coming up onto him hard is going to be Nacho, looking to spoil the play there. He spoils the play, but we get a whistle on that play as well. Ball. Nacho taps it, in comes Tito. Nacho, this time he unloads the ball up the field here now, looking to get that one up to the front door. Coming up onto the ball here now is Rashid. Rashid takes a half swing to control this ball. There's a good shot there by Rashid, sending it towards the goal, a little bit towards the left. He's got to try and cut this one in. Rashid gets a cut shot in towards the goal, but it just hops out over the back line. Five and a half minutes left to play here in the fifth chukker, as the ball's placed down the back line once again for Idris to bring back into play for Tito Rizkinazu. Keeps it short. He's got Pierre-Henri with him. Pierre-Henri goes up on the move, sends that one wide out towards the side. Pierre-Henri on French Knight, being shadowed there by Pitaluga. Looking to keep him honest. Sends a good driving shot up here out towards the boards, trying to get onto it. It's Pablo. The ball comes up onto the boards here. He just goes to try and get hold of the ball, but hops out over the boards. So, umpire Gary just to line the two teams up once more. Bowls that ball in the ball goes. Ricochets off the pony here. First onto it is Rashid. Rashid comes on, tries to play a bit of a backhand. Coming onto it now is Pablo. Pablo turning the play. Back in as far as Guy. Looks to see what his options are. He brings his ball a little bit further forward, comes up inside Guy, goes with the next shot, looking to send up Pierre-Henri, and Sultan Idris out there on the front door. Sultan Idris up on the ball here now. Sultan Idris, unfortunately, over the top of that one, couldn't quite control the bouncing ball, and it just hops out over his mallet, and it's cleared away there by Pitaluga picked up well there by Tito. Tito Rizginazu coming in there to spoil the players. Gigi Brat, but Tito managed to control this ball here now. Tito in possession of the ball once again. Tito Rizginazu sets off towards goal here now. Nacho looking to make the hook in front of him there. Hooks him off out of the play. The backhand comes in by Gigi Brat, sending it back out of the boards again. Once again, Rashid Al Abtour on the ball here now. Rashid on the ball here. Couldn't quite get the play on that one. Pablo looking for something, but nothing given on that one there. It's sent up into the throw once more by Gigi Brat for Rashid. Rashid just short of the halfway line here. Rashid sends it just up over the halfway line. Called off it there by Pitaluga. Pitaluga just cuts that one in. Off the cane it goes. In towards the middle of the field, but only as far as Pablo Llorente for Idris. Shuts the play down, gets a good bump and a shove there as well, but still managed to control this ball here, does Pablo over the top of it this time, picked up on the near side by Pitaluga. Pitaluga comes up, but just gets stolen off on the near side by Pablo. Pablo just short of the halfway line here for Idris, out on the board, straightens this one up here. Pitaluga watching him hard on it here, tries to get the bouncing ball, over the top of it he goes this time, and the ball hops out of play. It looks to a Kaka. So lining up on the far side there on umpire Smith. Bowls that ball in the line out it is. Out the line out comes Nacho. Nacho gets his play spoiled by Pablo. Pablo on the ball here now. Looking to see what his options are. Flicks that ball a little bit further up. Trying to get this ball up. Nacho comes in on the near side. Takes the bouncing ball but get a whistle on the play. Have a 40-yard penalty here now. A penalty 3 in favour of Idris Polo. As Pablo Llorente teeing that ball up. Sultan Idris takes a shot, drives that one in towards the goal, sends that one in, but only as far as taking the rising shot. Coming onto it now is Pablo, but it gets stopped on that play there and it goes wide. So the ball once again placed down on the back line. The wrestling clock ticking down. 2:52 on the clock it is now, here in the fifth chukker. For Nacho and Mahra to bring back into play once more. Gigi Brat goes out there on the run, ducking back inside, going back over that side again. Once again is Pitaluga. He sends that ball up there for Rashid. Rashid out there on his own here this time. Sultan just coming hard back at Rashid here now. Takes that ball over the halfway line. Ridden off out of it there by Sultan Idris. Sultan Idris underneath the net. Couldn't quite get the shot, but it's left now for Rashid. Rashid once more takes that ball, carries that ball a little bit further forward up the field here. Dribbles that one in behind the play there. Rashid Abtour coming back on the ball here now. Rashid Abtour looking to put this one away, but the ball just drifts wide. Out to the right-hand side of the goals. So the score remains the same. 8 goals to Mahra, 3 goals to Idris. 2:15 on the clock. 2:16 on the clock, but we do have a whistle on the play. And although it was drifted wide, Rashid was stopped in his place, so Rashid walks up to this one here, puts it away, so there's another one on the board there. Ball, Bolden's play, not wasting any time, off back of the line. It is Pitaluga. Pitaluga on the move here now. Pitaluga being chased there by Tito. Pitaluga on the move, just short of the 60-yard line. Over the 60-yard line he is now, wide of the goals, looking for the cut shot, opens the shoulder, drives that one up in towards the goals. But it looks like it's gone out over the back line. So the ball to be placed on the back line once again for Rizginazu to bring back into play. Across the face of a goal he comes. Opens that one up, drives that one up the field here. First onto it though, looks like it's going to be Gigi Brat. Waits for the bouncing ball just to settle. Sends the backhand in once more. Nacho coming back harder in here in front of Pierre-Henri, but we get the whistle on the play there, so we'll end up with another penalty here now. An opportunity for it's the ball further forward here now. Rizginazu. Pierre-Henri, and he has Pablo up there on the move. Up the ball up to Pierre-Henri it is. Pierre-Henri just checks the play down. Rashid being sent back there. Sends it up there, does Pierre-Henri. Pierre-Henri sends a good shot and it's goalward bound it is. Coming back on to spoil the play. A good spoiling play there by Sultan. Sultan it just comes in and puts it away. It hits the post and still sitting there. Nacho comes in, clears it away. Out towards the side it comes. It's still left there. It's still left desperately there. And it is Pablo. Pablo comes onto this one here and the goal is scored. Taking the score now. 4 goals to Idris.